Brazil beaten by the 19th ranked team in the world. Unbelievable, right? It sounds shocking, but that's exactly what happened. A nation with 5 World Cup titles, once the symbol of footballing excellence, has once again stumbled, and this time, the whole world is laughing. The Selecao, under one of the most successful managers in football history, Carlo Ancelotti, just can't seem to find their rhythm. On Tuesday night in Tokyo, Brazil suffered a stunning 3-2 defeat against host nation Japan. It wasn't just a loss, it was a wake-up call. Despite dominating 67% of ball possession and registering 6 shots on target, Brazil could only find the net twice. Meanwhile, Japan converted all 3 of their shots on target into goals. Efficient, clinical, and devastating for Ancelotti's men. For fans, the question is obvious. What went wrong again? Even with a world-class coach like Ancelotti, Brazil's defensive errors and lack of chemistry are still glaring. And that leads to an even deeper question. Did Ancelotti knowingly field a team he wasn't confident in? Or has the Italian mastermind still not figured out the pulse of this new Brazil team? To understand this crisis, we need to take a step back. For 6 long years, Tite managed the national team. He tried to turn Brazil into a complete unit, but failed to deliver the World Cup glory fans were craving. After his departure, the Selecao went through a period of instability. In 2023-24, Fernando Diniz took charge for a brief spell, followed by Rodrygo Jr. in 2024-25. Both had their own styles and philosophies, but neither managed to build a truly consistent side. Then came a 2025, a new era under Carlo Ancelotti. The legendary Italian, known for his calm authority and tactical genius, took over a squad in chaos. In the 8 months since, Brazil have played 5 matches, winning 3, losing 2. Not terrible, but not convincing either. So, can we really judge a coach like Ancelotti after just 5 games? Probably not. Starting from scratch, with an unsettled lineup and young players still learning his system, instant success was never realistic. After the Japan defeat, Ancelotti addressed the media calmly, defending his long-term approach. "I have my own philosophy," he said. "This international break is part of our testing phase. November will be another opportunity to experiment. We must learn as much as we can before the World Cup begins." This match against Japan was a lesson for all of us. Especially in the second half, there were situations that showed us where we still need to grow. That's vintage Ancelotti, always patient, always focused on the bigger picture. Yes, his experiments might seem chaotic to fans, but they come from a place of purpose. Unlike his time at Real Madrid or AC Milan, where he had ready-made superstars and stable squads. Here in Brazil, he's still discovering who fits where. He hasn't even had the chance to work with all of his players regularly. That's why we're seeing so many lineup changes and rotations. But make no mistake, this is part of his master plan. Building a strong, balanced starting 11 before the 2026 World Cup will require trial and error. And with limited time, every friendly match counts. History, too, offers some comfort. Remember Lionel Scaloni when he first took charge of Argentina? In his first 5 matches, he won only 3, drew 1, and lost 1. To Brazil, no less. Yet today, Scaloni is celebrated as a World Cup winning coach. That success was built on patience, faith, and a long-term vision. Ancelotti seems to be following a similar path. He's assessing each player, testing tactical variations, and molding a group that can handle both the pressure and pride of wearing the yellow shirt. Of course, the frustration among fans is understandable. Watching Brazil lose, especially to a lower-ranked team like Japan, feels humiliating. But rebuilding a fallen giant is never easy. You can't expect magic in 8 months when the foundation was shaky for years. Let's not forget, Brazil is going through a generational shift. The likes of Neymar and Casemiro are no longer at their peak. New stars like Vinícius Jr, Rodrygo, and Endrick are taking on the mantle, but they still need experience. And it's up to Ancelotti to blend this youthful energy with the maturity needed for tournament football. Every experiment, every mistake, every defeat, it's all part of the process. When you look closely, Brazil's issues aren't just tactical. It's psychological, too. For years, they've carried the burden of their glorious past. The expectation of Joga Bonito, of playing beautiful football while winning everything. But the modern game has changed. Teams like Japan, Morocco, and South Korea have evolved. They press aggressively, play fearlessly, and are no longer intimidated by the yellow jersey. That's why Ancelotti's job is tougher than it looks. He's not just fixing a team, he's rebuilding an identity. He's trying to teach Brazil how to win again, not through flair alone, but with discipline, structure, and intelligence. The road to the 2026 World Cup will be long and challenging, but this defeat might just be the reality check Brazil needed. Sometimes a painful loss opens the door for growth. So yes, laughter may echo around the football world right now. Critics may say Brazil's mission hexa is a fantasy. But if history has taught us anything, it's that the Selecao always rise again, stronger, sharper, and ready to dance once more on the world's biggest stage. For now, Carlo Ancelotti just needs one thing: time. And if Brazil truly gives him that, the dream of a 6-star on a yellow jersey may not be so far away after all.